I will say this. I learned a lot observing Nick. I learned a lot about what I don't want to be and like behaviors that I check all the time before they turn into anything close to what that is. Like the way he had to write Keanu and like try to convince her that you don't know the whole story and I'm a good guy and you don't know the sacrifice I make. Like the way he needed to write to a stranger to convince a fucking stranger that he's a good guy and that what she's seen and what she's heard and what she knows and what she's learned, like all of that is just bullshit. Who you going to believe, me or your lying eyes? And then he's got to like speak for April to Keanu. And she's like, dude, I already thought you were a manipulative cult leader, brainwasher, asshole. Now you're kind of proving it. Like, I don't know what his intent was. I don't know. I think Nick believes that like he can control women. He sees them as weak. And he is good at manipulating the weak-minded. Like, I'm sure when April was doing a bunch of blow and I would confront her on it, she would go to him and he would give her the same bullshit copes about cocaine that he gave me. Oh, no, it's okay. Because, like, if you have this much stress and your brain can only handle this much, when you do coke, it gives you a little extra ability to handle that stress for a little while, and it can be kind of a treatment for that. When he told me that, I was like, dude, I have a functioning human brain and it works. That's fucking horseshit. And that's when I would confront him on like, dude, my wife's doing coke every day. I don't fucking like it. You go, oh, it's actually okay. Because he just wanted a drug buddy and he didn't want to feel guilty. Like addicts don't want to hear people like me like fucking criticizing them. So then he would go back to April and he would be like, oh no, it's actually totally okay to do this because what it is the stress, this and this, that. And April would buy it because unfortunately, it's a little weak-minded at the time. So Nick runs into like a Keanu who's not like that, and he just gets fucking stonewalled immediately. Now, the problem with trying to manipulate people is that if they don't let you and they pick up that you're doing it, now they're going to expose the shit out of you, and they're going to really have you pegged. So manipulators usually do very well to pick their targets. He picked wrong with me, and he picked wrong with Keanu, and I think he picked wrong with his old maid or his old nanny because the old nanny told Kayla, I just can't take this shit anymore, and she had to get out. So anybody who sends you like long lists of messages and like just a bevy of messages explaining why they're good and everyone else is bad, I mean, to me, that's already kind of shady. Please. That's already a little iffy, if you ask me.